Once again, welcome to Home Groups Training. Today the question is this: how do I handle someone with a strong personality? And it sometimes feels like they might be not just taking over, but like dominating the conversation. So I want to give you I'll just entitle it this: reproducing yourself. Just reproducing yourself. In other words, you're trying to disciple other people, because that's the whole point of who we are as disciples of Jesus. The command that Jesus gave to us was to go and make disciples of all nations, to baptize them in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and to teach them all that I've commanded you. Teach them everything that I've commanded you. And then don't forget, I'm always with you to the end of the age. So we're to teach others what he's teaching us. So if Jesus is putting us into a place of influence and trying to help others grow in their relationship with Jesus, then we want to help them on their journey in their walk with the Lord. So it may seem like, well, so you're not answering the question though. How do I handle someone with a strong personality? Well, we're gonna use it in this way. Just think about surgery, doing surgery. That there's a problem and you're trying to handle the problem, but it's not necessarily the problem itself that's the problem, because we have to see what's happening in the person and the potential that someone has. So I want to go over a couple of things that will help. It's found in the book of Romans chapter 12, verses 3 through 11, and it says this: because of the privilege and authority God has given me, I give each of you this warning. Don't think you are better than you really are. Be honest with your evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourselves by the faith God has given us. Just as our bodies have many parts, and each part has a special function, so is it with Christ's body. We are many parts of one body, and we all belong to each other. In His grace, God has given us different gifts for doing certain things well. So if God has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as God has given you. If your gift is serving others, serve them well. If you are a teacher, teach well. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging. If it is giving, give generously. If God has given you leadership ability, then lead others well, or take the responsibility seriously. And if you have a gift for showing kindness to others, do it gladly. Don't just pretend to love others, really love them. Hate what is wrong, hold tightly to what is good. Love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other. Never be lazy, but work hard and serve the Lord enthusiastically. So, here's what we do. The first thing is to look for potential in the problem. Look for potential in the problem. There was when I was in youth ministry, there was someone who was very bossy. So I thought they would be a great person to lead. Didn't work well, but over time it did. Didn't work well in the beginning, but over time it did. And 20 years later, she is a mother of 5, a pastor's wife, and has been one of the most influential people in our church. So look for the potential in the person, not look for the potential in the problem. 2 Timothy 2:2 says, you have heard me teach things that have been confirmed by many reliable witnesses. Now teach these truths to other trustworthy people who will be able to pass them on to others. So the person doesn't have the problem. The person has potential. So come alongside of others and let God change them. And then the second thing, love them into who God is making them to be. The equation or the formula is that grace plus truth over time equals growth. So steward that knife of surgery well and watch what God does in that person and help them become who God is making them to be. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your time